Now we are up to part 2 of the land dispute series, where we'll be sharing different scenarios, different real life scenarios, showing how you can acquire a property and lose that property, how you can acquire a property and also experience a dispute on that property, which is someone else also coming up and also claiming a right to a property that you have already paid for. Now, in case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, please meet the Property Guy Property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate, avid investors, first-time investors. We share tips, guys, and advice for everyone who want to invest, who are already investing, who don't want to invest yet, but they just want to know and understand more about the market before they start putting in their funds. This is your go-to channel. Either you are looking at shortlets, you are looking at land banking, you are looking at buy and flip, you are looking at real estate cashback, real estate investment trust fund, compounding, diversifying your portfolio. This is your go-to channel. We share everything here. So we have different playlists about real estate companies. Want to know what to look out for from a company, want to know what to look out for from their titles, from their estate. Are they going to allocate your property? Why are they not allocating your property? Why are they not developing the property? Everything. We have a playlist on real estate companies. You can go to that playlist, watch all the videos we have on that playlist. You are going to understand everything basically you need to know before you start buying from a real estate company or real estate developer in Lagos, in Abuja, or anywhere in Nigeria entirely. We have a playlist on shortlets, a playlist on Ekpe, a playlist on Ibejuleki. Just go to this playlist. You are definitely going to learn a lot from it. So let's go into the video, land dispute part 2. How selling a property behind the owner. So we have people that sold the property and then the owner is still alive. So before we go into the core of the of this video, of this episode, if you have not subscribed yet to our videos, you have not subscribed yet to our series, our YouTube channel, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to do that. This is your first video, this is our first video you are watching. This is your second video, this is your 5th video, this is your 10th video. Come on, we want you to subscribe, we want you to support us. This is one of the ways you can support us. Also, so that you can come here, share this free guys, share these free advices for you, so that you are more enlightened, more educated about the property market and the real estate market. So kindly subscribe, turn on the notification button, so that as we are dropping this video, dropping this guys, dropping this episode, you are notified and you don't miss any of these videos. All right, so let's go back to our real life scenario on land dispute. Let's share another table with you and explain how this scenario also works, and so that you know, at least know how you are going to be protected from falling a victim of this kind of land dispute. All right, so we have this table. We have Mr. P, once again, who owns a property. We have Mr. P. Then Mr. P has 3 child, P1, P2, P3. So Mr. P has 3 child. Then P1, P2, P3, the 3 children, they sold a property that belongs to Mr. P. So they sold this property to individual A, signed a deed of assignment with individual A. Individual A also got a survey registered, and then did a governor's consent for that property. Now, when Mr. P realized that, hey, so these kids played a fast one on me and sold my property when I'm still alive. So Mr. P too also sold that property to someone else. So this Mr. P sold the property to individual B and also signed a deed of assignment with individual B. So now there's a land dispute between individual A and individual B. Individual A is claiming and submitting a governor's consent that have this governor's consent in my name. So a person, the people that I bought this property from, I'm the rightful owner of this property. And individual B is submitting another deed of assignment showing that this property, he bought it from Mr. P himself, and Mr. P signed a deed of assignment with him. So who is the rightful owner of this property? Now, first and foremost, as long as Mr. P is alive, none of his children has a right to that property, except he did a deed of gifts to the children to show that, okay, while I'm alive, I've gifted you guys this particular property. But as long as there's no deed of gifts, no deed of assignment between Mr. P and his 3 children to show that he has willingly or he has sold that property to them, they don't have any right to that property. So what it simply means is that the governor's consent that individual A has is revoked because the transaction itself is faulty. The governor's consent cannot rectify that transaction. So, as the transaction is faulty, the registration that is on it is also faulty. So, the deed of assignment itself is faulty, the governor's consent that is done on it is faulty. Because the three individuals that signed that particular deed of assignment are not legally the rightful owners of that property. Now, since individual B has the deed of assignment that is signed by Mr. P himself, then he is the rightful owner of that property, and the court can revoke the governor's consent and issue a court judgment to Mr. B, so to individual B. So individual B can register this court judgment and then proceed to do a governor's consent on that property. So the governor's consent of individual A is gone, Sakpoti law, gone, revoked. So you have to go back to the three children P1, P2, P3 and get a refund, likely get them arrested. So like I said before, just registering or doing registration on this property is not enough. You see all these things I'm sharing with you, these are the different scenarios real estate companies they face on your behalf. So that's why at times real estate companies, they will buy a property, but when they want to allocate, they are allocating another location. It's because the people that they bought that property from, they have realized that those are not the people that owns that property. But they can't come back to you and tell you a story. That's why they are taking it to another location and have to at least just get that location, get that allocation done to investors that have already paid. And at times, when they can't even go to another location, they will have to buy from these new people, the new people that is now the new owner. So they buy from the old people, still buy from the new people to ensure that they protect investors that have already bought that particular estate or that particular property from them. It's very, very, so that's why at times I just laugh when investors are like, these companies, how much is your money selling this land? Land of 100k, land of 200k, and I just go to the money and buy. Go to the money now. Go to them and buy. 3 years you have a court case, you won't be able to use the land. Simple. I can't hold anybody. Who you want owe? Investors that I paid 3 years ago, money don't go now. So these are just different scenarios. These are the different circumstances that can come up after you have purchased a property, and that's why I always advise it. Try to buy from the reputable ones, the ones that have names already, the ones that have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 estates that have delivered, that are located. Try to buy from them. If any biggie happen, either from the family, from the government, they face it on your behalf. You don't even have to worry about anything. And if you yourself, you feel like, okay, it's time that I want to start buying from the families direct, buy from the communities direct, these are the different scenarios you must understand so that you know how to protect yourself. So that if anything happens, you know that you already have a fallback option, you already have a plan B based on the investments that you're already doing. So if you have any question about this, you have any question about this kind of scenario where people sell a property behind the owner is still alive and they sold the property, their father is still alive and they went there to go and sell the land. So these are also different land dispute scenarios, and this is how this land will be resolved, except they don't have a good lawyer. All right, so you can drop your comments, you can drop your feedback, you can let us know what you, if you have been in any of this kind of any of these scenarios before, you have experienced this before. If any of your close relatives, close friends have also experienced this before, you can share your experience so that we can also learn from it. So I think no more property on the planet, your property, advice property consultant, Rabi Mustafa. Thanks once again for watching our video, and see you next time.